Good afternoon, Jamly. Wow, my skin really came out red. I just did a face treatment with an Indian clay mask. So
I bought everything I wanted and
Good job. See, now you got stuff clean. Molly's like, you gonna let me in there? Molly, you can't go in that mess. You go in that mess, you'll never make it out. It's not that dirty. It's a mess in here. Look, she's made my living room into her bedroom again. See? And somebody's over there cleaning herself. That's what everybody wants to see, Mocus. Anyway, we're gonna go to the grocery store so we can get a few groceries. Someone is feeling sorry for himself because I took his sweater off of him. It needs to be washed. I'm sorry, but it needs to be cleaned. You look so sad. Don't be sad about not having your sweater. Don't be sad about it. You're so cute. Yeah, you are. Poor boy. No, well, I have to wash his sweater. It's filthy. And it's like way dark in my room. But oh my gosh. Holy macaroni, that was a mess.
do not go shopping in
Oh my gosh. That was an absolute mess. Let me just tell you guys. Hold on. It's crazy out here. Holy crud. Okay, we can sit that right there. But anywho, that was an absolute mess. We just went inside and there they are, look, trying to come out. But anyway, we just went inside the store to go shopping. And let me just put it this way. Bad behavior starts at home. And if it's allowed at home, it continues outside the home. I just think that if you have little ones and they act like a total disaster when you go out in public, you probably should rethink how you're doing things. I feel really bad for them, absolutely. Like these poor parents walking around with 3 babies under the age of 3. And every last one of them was...
Oh, Rose, so cute.
Yeah, they're just having an absolute fit.
Probably the only one that did not cry as much.
The 2 little boys with them are just having smackdown screaming fit while they're trying to get stuff.
And the little one, the dad's like sitting there. Every time she dropped the cup, he gave it back to her. She was doing fine.
Well, yeah, she's a baby, but the other 2, holy macaroni, it was a disaster.
You're sitting there like, really?
Yeah, and it was just one of those things where when you go out and stuff with little ones, you should probably make sure that they are a little more well disciplined when you're going out so that they're not having meltdowns, or maybe pick a better time to go out. Maybe it was their nap time. Maybe they were hungry. You know, there's a lot of things that factor into what you do when you have little people. And I just felt really bad because maybe this was the only chance they had to go shopping and it just happened to be at the worst time possible. And their kids were not having it. And I felt really bad because you could just see the frustration in the mom's face. She just looked like she was ready to just cry. And I felt super bad for her because I just thought, you've got to make sure you're teaching them at home before you take them into public. And if there is a time where you know they have a meltdown, don't go at that time. Like reschedule the time to go or something, I don't know. Or have one parent stay at home and the other one go shopping, but for the entire family to go, I mean, you can hear him all the way across the store. He was screaming so loud, or I should say loudly, but yeah. Why am I never recording when the conversations get started? So tonight we've got a salad. It's like a whole vegetable salad, so it's got like radishes and sweet peas, and then I made a salmon. So this is the salmon there. Got a big slab of it there. And we're gonna eat some, what is this called? Queso rice, I think is what it's called. Wild white cheddar queso rice. That looks delicious. You ready to grub? Sarah got that tune in her head. You shouldn't be watching dating shows. It was on YouTube. And Sarah's got ranchy face. Don't you dare. You know better.
Godric's being a bad boy today.
Godric is on a roll today. He keeps every single time Nico makes even a peep, Godric goes nuts, hair up and everything. There's nothing outside. Nico's just barking because he wants attention. And so Godric's like, oh, we gotta go on the guard. Goes rushing out the door. and then comes back in, his hair's all up. He looks like he's got a mohawk going on. He needs a haircut. Seriously needs a haircut. I need to go take him in.
He's got hair.
Yeah, he's got more hair than he does fur. And it's definitely starting to show now because it's getting real shaggy looking. What shaggy dog. You look so shaggy.
Is he a Dorky or a Dachshund?
Yeah, he's what they call a dorky dog.
Yeah, because he's got Yorkies.
His name is
which
very
have hair.
fitting. He's Dachshund and Yorkie mix.
Don't Yorkies have hair?
Yeah, Yorkies have hair, Dachshunds have fur. So he's got like a mix of it, and it's getting really shaggy around his bum and around his face and his neck. So time for a trim. You know, because that's what you do when you've got a dorky. It's a wild Taylor.
Oh my god.
It's a wild Taylor, very rarely seen in these days.
I'm not happy.
I know. But you'll be happy once you eat some grub.
Still not happy.
He's going to be happy after he eats. Because we don't bring yucky stuff home with us, do we? We try to leave that junk away from the house.
Not one's being humiliated in front of everybody that's in your COTC group.
Well, eat your food and we'll talk about it, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Fat cat. Hey, Jamly. Okay, so it's time to wrap up the vlog. I have eaten. I am going to now watch a BBC program called Africa, and it's just kind of all the different things that are based around like the Conga and stuff. I'm in my pajamas, so I got my comfy shorts on, wearing my shirt that I wore today. I'm just gonna crash out in it. And then I've got my hair pulled up, of course, as always. I'll probably take that down before I fall asleep. But there we go. That is our day today. It was definitely a little bit more relaxed, and didn't really do much here at the house or anything. And then we went to the store and that was chaos. So definitely not, like, I gotta make it a point not to go grocery shopping or shopping of any sort in the first week of the month, because it's just pure insanity. I felt super bad for that lady. Like I said earlier, she just seemed like she was miserable because her kids would not quit screaming. Like, that was horrible for her. I mean, everybody else in the store, it's like, oh gosh, you know, your kid is screaming. But for her, being the parent of a kid that is having a full-on meltdown, let alone two of them, yeah, I wouldn't want to be in her shoes. I felt I really did feel bad for her. But then again, also, there was both parents were there, and I just thought it would have been smarter had, you know, either mom or dad taken the ropes and said, okay, you know what, let me take these two out of here and you can finish shopping, whatever the case may be. It would have been so much easier for her had she been able to just shop by herself. But anywho, you know, just remember when you're in the stores and whatnot, and there's a mother there or a father there with a melting down kid, they're the ones that have to, you know, go home with that, and they're the ones that have to deal with it, and it's super embarrassing when a kid does that in a store, and I just felt really bad. So just remember that everybody's been there, and it does happen, and to just have a heart and don't be too judgy. And guys, if you like today's video, give it that thumbs up. If you're new and you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button. Come back, see us again. We vlog it whether things are good, bad, or sometimes even boring. And hey guys, thanks again for watching.